The Westwood One Radio Network presents On the Edge. This week on the Edge, Jellyfish.
We're overachievers, definitely. We were the guys when everybody's on their way out of class, we go, aren't you going to assign any homework? And everybody would like throw things at us.
Jellyfish, their thoughts and their music, plus a special live performance, only On the Edge. On the Edge, we're back with Jellyfish.
Speaking for myself, I was very affected from the whole experience from Belly Button to Spilt Milk of going out on the road and seeing fans and the whole Black Crowes experience, even seeing, because we were so close with those guys, seeing how people would relate to them, them having this big, huge record, and you know, and how fans would react to me, seeing my face on MTV. We did really well on MTV, and they couldn't even speak because I was this thing that they had seen on MTV, and here I was standing there in the flesh, and some people can just flip out about it. So there's a part of that actually frightens me as a person, because I find myself a little changed by it, because I think it can only put a wall between you and the audience sometimes, because it's like I'm the happening rock god and you're not. So that's something that I'm constantly fighting with, of ripping that wall down. But I think Fan Club also does is it's a tribute to all those fans that being a kid and having Kiss posters on your wall, and all of that exciting thing, those things that got you into being a musician in the first place. And it's just, I remember having Led Zeppelin posters on the wall, just looking at them, and just, these people didn't exist to me. They were mythic, godlike characters.
They were aliens who arrived on the stage.
Yeah.
Did you ever join a fan club?
Let's see.
Did you send away your hard-earned paperboy money?
Well, did you join the Kiss Army?
No, I tried to. My mom wouldn't give me $5 for the Kiss Army. So I missed out on a major childhood episode.
Oh, yeah. Not to mention collectibles that are worth a lot of money right now.
Exactly.
My problem was I never got what do you call when you get, an allowance. I never got an allowance. So I didn't have my own money. Not to say my parents were really, well, they were strict, but if I wanted to go buy a candy bar, I would just have to go ask for some money, and they would ask what it was for. But if I asked for some money so I could join the Kiss Army or the Led Zeppelin fan club, forget about it. No way. Maybe the Stan Kenton fan club. Maybe.
The Artie Shaw fan
Yeah, the Artie Shaw, Woody Herman.
Yeah, there you go.
The Woody Herman Herd Army.
Now, were you a big Kiss fan enough that you wanted to join the Kiss Army?
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just growing up in Pleasanton, which is the Steven Spielberg suburb that we're from. Yeah, I mean, that was, you know, they're the god bands that surfaced to the top. And I mean, yeah, I'm one of those freaks who, after I bought a Live One, I read all the letters every night before I went to bed that they had put inside the album. To this day, there's like this smell that Kiss records have that we can't figure it out if it's the packaging plant they were made at, because Andy even got the CD, and all of the paperwork inside the CD has the same smell.
It's
like
really
the smell
weird.
from childhood.
Really?
Yeah, it's the strangest thing. We're gonna have to rub some
from
fish
Gene
all over
Simmons.
ours. Yeah. What's that smell? I'm a real procrastinator, so I wait till the last second to write the lyrics because it's so difficult for me to do. It's like writing a report for school or something. And I don't think we've ever written a song that started from a lyric. You get lyrical ideas or a catchphrase that you think would be, oh, gee, that's an interesting.
Yeah, Best Friend was kind of like that.
Yeah, they always kind of stem from a musical idea, and then you sing gibberish over a melody, and then hopefully you can decipher some kind of words out of that. I mean, it's not like Susu Studio or something.
I don't know, where did Sabrina come from? That could have been.
That's true. But I remember, I mean, I think it's in the bio, actually, how I came across this old tape of us doing Sabrina, and I thought, what a bizarre lyric we're singing. So serene, Sabrina makes me feel so serene. So we just made up a little story about this kindergarten teacher, which is an even more bizarre story, but it worked.
And a kindergarten teacher who drugged her charges. Thank you.
Well, the funny thing is, after we recorded that song, somebody sent me something in the mail from some newspaper in San Jose saying that this teacher had just been arrested. So it was
That's right.
for doing this exact thing that we were writing about. So I don't know, maybe it was like the fire engine sessions that the Beach Boys did.
Yeah.
You know, like they were setting these fires by recording the song. Some weird cosmic thing happened.
You're listening to On the Edge. We'll be right back with a live concert performance from Jellyfish. Stay tuned. On the Edge, we're back with Jellyfish. Who does all the arrangements for the orchestras and, works in the tubas with the harmonicas and the...
Well, the ideas stem from me and Andy.
Do you sit down and work it all out? Do both of you read and write music and...
Yeah, as much as we can. I mean, we both do read and write music. Albie comes into the picture with a lot of the logistics.
Mm-hmm.
There's a certain amount of expertise that not expertise, I wouldn't even call it that, but we know from being students of music and arrangement, and not even students really, just being fans of people like Henry Mancini and fans of this orchestral music, or whether you're talking about Henry Mancini or the Left Bank or some other...
Hugo Montenegro.
Yeah, Hugo Montenegro, Sergio Mendes or something.
Right.
We know enough about those records and have been into those records enough to know, wow, that alto flute is playing with a xylophone and it's creating this third type of sound that you don't hear every day, that you haven't heard for 20 years. And what a neat thing to be able to put on a record. I mean, the things that you don't even realize require knowledge, like how high in the staff can you write a violin note? How high can a violin play?
Right.
And you can't just write melodies. You can't just write things on a piece of music and say, okay, play this, because a violin player who does nothing in his life but read violin music, he'll look at you like you're insane. Like, why? You've written me 2 octaves too low. What,
Right. You
I
stupid
can't
rock
play
star.
this. So they can be very snotty. So you try to do your homework. We are influenced by vocal groups, whether they are the Carpenters, the Beach Boys, the Ink Spots, Queen,
Yeah.
Bulgarians Women's Choir, whatever it is. It's just such an amazing ability. The sound of it is just, it can change.
Yeah.
You can have 4 people sing harmonies and 4 different people singing the same exact chord, and it sounds totally different.
Jellyfish, captured live for On the Edge. On the Edge was brought to you by the U.S. Army. Learn how to get an edge on life. Be all you can be. And by Suzuki Motorcycles and ATVs. Check out Suzuki's excellent Get On It flexible financing offers. Suzuki Motorcycles and ATVs, the ride you've been waiting for. This program was produced by Marcia Richardson and Fred Lindgren, assisted by Karen Manning. On the Edge is a presentation of the Westwood One Radio Network. Executive producer, Norm Pattis. Next week, Tasman Archer. On the Edge.